Hello and welcome to another short video from Sally here at Naked.Recovery. And today I just wanted to speak to something that has been raised with me many times. I came off a call with a new client this morning and he asked me a question that I hear all the time. And the question was it my fault? Was the breakup my fault? And so my response to that always is just let's have a little think about the language there. So I really try and avoid blame and fault, either to the other party or, and especially, to oneself. So rather than saying, was it all my fault? Let's think about what can I take responsibility for? And the reason I say that is because when we start to look at what we can take responsibility for, we actually give ourselves lots and lots of personal power. When we're the victim of things that the other person has done and we put the blame over there, then we're powerless. We're essentially saying, well, that person was manipulative and a cheat and a liar, and that therefore makes me the victim of them and their behaviour. And I have no personal power in that. It's like I'm the puppet and they're the puppeteer. And so I always encourage people, all of my clients and myself in my own journey too, to instead get really curious. And again, it's blame-free curiosity about what can I take responsibility for? What can I be accountable for? And it may be as simple as how come I attracted a person like that into my life? We can get curious about that. And we can start to look at, have I attracted people like that into my life before? Is there a pattern? In which case, I can be accountable for healing something in me that continually repeats this pattern of attracting a certain emotionally unavailable type into my life. And when I take responsibility for that healing, now I have all of the personal power. I am learning from this experience and I am going to take this and turn it into a growth opportunity. And there's always something to be found when we take that course of action. As an example from my own history, rather than saying, well, that person was manipulative and controlling, which makes me the victim of them, I had to face my own codependency. What about me was it that was constantly people-pleasing and unable to assert and uphold boundaries and consistently attracting a certain type that would be controlling and dominating in relationships? And in so doing, I got to the source of my codependency and the people-pleasing behavior, and I was able to heal that part of me such that I now have kind of red flags for myself. And we can really move forward when we've identified red flags in my own behavior, because then I catch myself. I bring conscious awareness to something that's on repeat, on a loop, that was previously happening very unconsciously. And so those are my words of advice. When we start wondering, am I to blame? Was it my fault? Instead of that, just get super curious. What is there going on here that I can take responsibility for that actually can lead me to turning this whole experience into a growth opportunity where I learn and I break some cycles and I grow so that I move forward and find a healthier relationship in the future. I hope you found that helpful. And if you'd like to explore any of your own cycles that you've been repeating, or just explore what happened in your last relationship and find out what you can take responsibility for, then please drop us a line. We'd love to chat to you. Thank you.